town ordinance. That's probably what that would be. I'm just saying anytime after that, something else is gotta be put in, another notification or whatever. Respond, we have to go to legal action. That's gotta be filed, so it. We keep working on it, keep plugging at it. We've dealing with this house over here on 136 for 4 or 5 years. Across from a flower shop, it's in legal litigation right now.
Okay, before we get started, anybody that's going to be on the agenda tonight, I'm going to need to come up to the podium to talk. That way everybody at home can see you, since this is a live broadcast. State mandated to do that, so anybody that's on the agenda, when you speak, you'll be right up here at the podium. Yes. All right, it's 6 o'clock. Let's call a meeting to order. Let's stand and give the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You got them for sale out there. Huh? $10. Yeah. Okay, need a motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Motion.
Ken, second from Troy. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Motion to pay the bills from last month. Motion from Troy. Good. Second from Tom. All in favor? Aye. Okay. All right, Stu's not in this meeting. Got some notes here from Jesse. He is out tonight, but here's what his notes read. Hydrant fleshing is still ongoing. Cleaning and videoing well 1 ongoing. Storm drain work on North Main Street. Wastewater primary lift station pump at American Pump for diagnostics. Electrical, a new underground service installed at 202 West Jackson Street. New underground service installed at 981 East State Street. And pulled the pump at primary lift station. Pothole filling will begin as soon as the flashing ends. And everybody's been asking about that. Then after that is over, then he is going to get on the trail. Him and the electric group both will get on the trail and try to trim that up a little bit. He also sent out about 20 citations today. So there's several around that have not mowed yet and a few other things. So he sent those have gone in place today. The house on the west end of town that's been sitting there empty for quite a while, that owner's from Florida. So we'll try to get a hold of him. We'll probably have to get Stu involved on that one. Any questions on Jesse's stuff? One other thing on Jesse, he only has one summer helper right now lined up. So, yes, Houston is the only one. So we can find somebody that wants to work, have a license. He wanted at least 2. So, okay.
Pretty nice something.
Yep. Okay. Kerry, you're up.
Well, I have one thing, and it's
Money?
a good one.
No.
It is the outfitting for the new Explorer. The outfitting for the Explorer is $28,238.57 with the rifle and shotgun, it will be 31,638.50.
31, what?
31,638.57.
So that's $3,000 worth of weapons.
3,400. AR's 25 and
You don't have any extras laying around. Where's that from? Hillsborough?
no, Wilhark. DFG Army. Same place I got the other ARs.
Okay, we've
He was-
talked
he was
about,
actually cheaper than Covington.
talked about it and approved some already from TIF. Do you have the number we've approved from TIF?
No, I don't remember what it is offhand.
I don't either. Okay,
Turns out things won't.
If I get the okay, I'll have him order everything. I mean, 16,000 of that 28,238 is 4 items. That's your light bar,
Yeah.
in-car camera system,
Yep.
your radar.
Yep.
I think we was planning on.
I thought 25.
no. We need to get it ordered, I think we can go
So
from
that's
there.
4 vehicles that would be totally outfitted.
Yes,
We've gotta be out there.
The computer for the 4th vehicle we bought last year, so.
okay. All right, can we get a motion to go forward with the 31,638? Motion from Ken, second from Troy. All in favor? Okay. Did that include some free decals for the Dodge?
That's in there.
Okay. Crash bars?
I don't think they were free.
Oh,
He included it.
okay. I didn't think it would be either, but doesn't hurt to ask. Don't ask for anything else today.
Did you say this year? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, questions for Terry, anybody? Glad to see you healing up, too.
How's your progress come along?
It's slow, but it's.
Start to fall, just go on down. Don't catch yourself. All right, Kim, you're up.
Aldridge did the tuck pointing on 211 North Main Street. I turned that invoice in to Kristen for him. He said that there's some issues in the back and he had to get some scaffolding and everything, so it's a temporary fix, but the good news is that we were top 5 out of 250 projects submitted for the Ready 2.0 Arts and Culture funding. And so the project was one of the top 5 to go on to IEDC for funding. So I think we have a really good shot. So that's the good news. Then the shade sails are going to be put up at the amphitheater. I sent the deposit for that. They're going to come, and they said about a week. They'll put in the poles, and then they'll come back after the poles are set and then put the shades up. So
Okay.
that'll be somewhere in between June the 13th, which is the cruise in downtown, and then the following week is they're doing the mural on the retaining wall for the youth mural. We had our class last week for that. And then, so somewhere probably after they do the mural, we'll put I'll schedule the shade sails to be put in.
Anything need trimmed up for that? Is it in pretty good shape?
I would wait until they're done because they might tear some dirt up and stuff. I don't know where they're going to have to dig those holes for the poles to go in.
Okay,
So they have to put the poles in, but they said that it shouldn't be too bad.
okay.
And all of the other things that they needed, they said that's on a bigger job, and for this one, it's smaller, and there wasn't really much that they were going to need for it, so they
Okay.
thought it'd be pretty simple. And community yard sales are coming up June the 19th and the 20th, so.
Yeah, and you mentioned before the meeting, you're getting ready to meet with someone on a couple of buildings. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I'm going to meet with Indiana Landmarks to talk about the downtown building, the rest of that 200 block. So best case scenario, if we get the funding for the 211 North Main Street building and that gets stabilized, then you would want to look at stabilizing the other buildings. It will be independent regardless, the engineering, structural engineering will have it independent of the neighboring building. But I know that she has had some tuck pointing issues, and I talked to Dave about that a little bit. The back of it's pretty bad, so he
Okay.
didn't even know if it would really, that would even fix it. So I do have Tommy Kleckner from Indiana Landmarks, a phone call with him to talk about blue and gold
Okay,
and
very good.
possibly some help for them.
Good.
That's all.
Okay, questions for Kim? When will you hear about the funding? Is there,
Yeah, we'll know July the 1st.
July 1st, okay.
If we were awarded and how much, but.
okay,
Well, do you learn any more about lasers? How's that just kind of?
I have not thought any more about lasers. I was going more towards pigeon houses because it feels like they're never going to go away. I haven't looked at lasers, and that'd be something to look at after. I don't know where to pull the money, and there's too much conflict, and I can't get everybody in agreement on anything, so I don't know what to do about that.
we've got to get some holes fixed first down there.
Yep, before we do anything.
Yeah. They were having a party yesterday across the street from Downs as I was there.
I get that, fixing holes.
No, they're
Yep.
gonna, you're probably, yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully with some activity in that area too, it'll clear them out, but it's definitely needs to be, I don't know what the solution is. I think we're probably gonna have to do like exterminating and cleaning everything first, and then go from there if you wanna put lasers in to keep them out.
Okay.
I think it's too big right now. I don't know that lasers will do anything, but I don't know.
There's a lot of places for them to hide.
That's what they told us, is that as long as they have a place to nest, it's pointless. You can do all of the tricks that they have, and they'll just keep coming back. And they're attracted to the pheromones in the feces. So as long as they're around there, it's going to keep attracting more. So that's what needs to be done, in my opinion. It needs to be cleaned. That population needs to be taken care of. And then clean it really good, and then maintain it with some kind of laser light or owl or sound or something, whatever. And I think laser is probably the smartest one of all of them.
Okay, nothing under old business, new business, Eagle Accounts, need a motion to go ahead and turn this over to Eagle Accounts. Looks like it's for $447.71. There again, there's no charge to us for that. Get a motion from Troy? In, all in favor? Okay. And then the other thing, a new business, Kristen sent out the quote for the new picnic tables for the pool. Did she get enough approvals already? I know I approved, you did too, didn't you? Okay. Okay, well, here, let's go ahead and get a motion then to approve $9,209.86 for the new tables. That's a quantity of 5 new tables for the swimming pool area. Go ahead and get a motion while we're here at the meeting. Motion from Troy, second from Ken. All in favor? Thank you. I thought it was free. No, it didn't. $634.86, yeah. Okay, we're ready for people on the agenda. First is Dave Mankin. Is Dave here? Foundations Recovery Event. Okay, go on up to the podium over there and tell us what you got going.
My name's Dave Mankin. I am a counselor over here at West Central Regional Community Corrections at Program Services. While I've also was the director for Johnny's House over in Attica for the last 5 years. I was one of the people that owned it, or opened it, with Jerry Badgley and me. We opened it. Excuse me. We lost the lease on the building, so I'm in the process of trying to open another place. Found a house. Guy's willing to sell it to me on contract, and we have the down payment, but I need to generate enough funding operating until while I'm sitting over here in my office and I'm talking to people that's sitting across from me, and they're living in a house where mom drinks, brothers and sisters use. And I'm thinking, if I could get them out of that environment into some place where they can learn how to be in recovery and turn the things around, be a responsible, productive member of society, win-win. So what I am proposing is this. I'd like to use the new building over here that you have. I would like to close the street down. We're going to have pulled pork, Dogs Barbecue is going to cook, slaw, cokes, door prizes, a car show, a dunk tank, because I'm thinking, being the counselor, there's going to be a lot of old clients that's going to love throwing baseball at.
Friendly fire, I hope.
I'm going to be in a cage, hopefully. But this is going to be, I want it to be an annual event. You can't, how can I put this? You can't incarcerate addiction out of somebody. It's a brain disease. They need to have treatment. And I'm certified in moral recognition therapy, certified in staying quit. I wrote a program for relapse prevention. It's called Introduction to Recovery. I have my certs are a community health worker. I'm a certified recovery specialist with the substance abuse endorsement. I also have a certified peer support professional. I'm qualified to do this. What we're wanting to do is I want to make this house a certified recovery program with the state. There's too many people that decide, I want to have a recovery house, and they open up their house and they start renting out beds and stuff, but there's nobody's doing any treatment with these guys. It becomes a flop house, and there's too many of those, and I don't like it personally, because it's just causing more damage than it is good. So that is my proposal. I've got people that's going to clean up the mess. I've got the outhouses. Guy's already said that he would furnish the outhouses. I got the Dogs Barbecue is going to do it. I've seen that you had a prime shirt on. My president of the board of directors said that you guys were going to sell some meat to us at a discount. Thank you. That means a lot. So I've talked to people that's got cars, and we're going to have live music. We're not going to have no headbanging.
Do you have a date for this yet?
It is July the 18th. I talked with some people here, and they said that date was open.
Is that open with you, Ken?
What street you wanting?
Right out here.
Right out front of
From First to 136?
Yeah. Just, yeah, right out here. Noon to whenever. Okay. Yeah. That's, it's, I want to get these guys, they got enough to do and chase around a bunch of
Sure.
idiots.
Well, I think we'll be good for it as a council. We just got to make sure we clear it. Kim's kind of the one that runs the calendar over there. So,
Complex.
you guys all in favor?
Say July the 18th.
July the 18th, yes, sir.
And it starts at noon?
Starts at noon, yes, sir.
I don't have a problem.
I don't either.
This house you're talking about, how many people are you talking about that house?
I like small, intimate. You get too many people and recovery goes right out the window.
So do they actually live there, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
do they
that-
monitor
and
themselves?
They need to get a job, and I have already got the connections to put them to work. I have a van that will drive them back and forth to work. I've got,
Who monitors them?
that will be me and also a sober living coordinator, which is going to be on site all the time. That's going to be his job, is the coordinator. So, I mean,
Where's this house at?
it is at 908, in, 908 Perry Street in Attica. And I looked everywhere for a house. The only reason why I went with Attica is because within walking distance, they have grocery store, they have a dollar store, they have CVS, they have all the things they got Davis Drugs. All this is right in within walking distance.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's the only reason why I picked Attica.
Okay, I thought you was wanting to.
Pardon me?
I thought you had a house here in town you was wanting.
Would have been nice, and I looked here, but then the board of directors was talking about, okay, so what about convenience? How they gonna get their medication? How they gonna get food? How they gonna do this? Which I'm gonna supply food through food finders. But they like to get their own stuff, which is, but,
Makes sense to be.
July
happy. I mean,
18th works, it's fine. July.
Okay.
I'm thinking June is when we're doing the mural. You're fine for July.
Okay,
okay, yeah, it's July 18th.
Yeah, you're okay.
all right, well, we'll support you on that.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
very, very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So how much longer you got for this building down here?
I'm out. I
You're
got
out.
out, they told me, the first of last February that I had till January 31st, which was the end of my contract. So thanks for the heads up, but, I don't have any animosity about it. They wanted to do a different program. They wanted to do a religious-based program, which is fine. But I want evidence-based. You know, I'm for the evidence-based. It works. I've got all kinds of documentation that says this works. And that's what I want to do. I want to get these people, they're not bad people trying to get good. They're sick people trying to get well. Is what it is.
So that's still operable, where they're at now, where you were at?
Yeah,
They still got, okay.
there are not very many people there, but yeah, it's in operation.
Okay. Yep, we'll plan to support you. We'll get with Jesse and we'll get roads closed off and we'll be good to go.
I can't thank you enough.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hope to support you.
If there's anything we can do, let us know.
Okay.
We do a lot of service work by their rules of the house. One of the rules is giving back in the service work. Took, well, now it's time to give back. So we've done like clean River Road. We picked it up. The guys would say, what can I do for service work? I give them a trash bag and some plactors. I don't know what the pick 'em up things.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real thing, doesn't it? Plactors.
The fire department lets community service workers come in and do work.
Yeah, so I mean, they just go around town picking up stuff. Trying to give back anyway.
All right, we'll be here to help you.
Thank you so
You're
very,
welcome.
very much. I appreciate you guys.
Okay. Okay, is Richard Beadle here? Richard Beadle? Okay, he was on the agenda about a stop sign. I talked to Jess, actually Jesse sent me all the information on that. It's over at Fifth and Chambers. Jesse said there's already one at Chambers at the intersection before and after. He said there's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit already in place there, so. Unless you know something about it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. not here to learn anymore, so. Okay, next on the list, Mike Trito.
I'd like to know how the deal's going on Jackson's. They had a complaint, me and another person involved, they're building houses, just trying to get this mess cleaned up. We got one house, that's just a junkyard.
Isn't that where the campers were?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
they'd been hauled away already, I thought.
Yeah, they swapped the campers for a boat.
Well, Jesse's not here, but he told me before the meeting he'd sent out 20 citations. You have those? Okay.
They've been served again.
So I was just wondering, what can we do?
Well, you've done your part. You've brought it to our attention, and then we do our part. We'll serve the notice to them, and then if that doesn't work, then our attorney will take him to court if he has to. That's the process. Okay.
It don't happen overnight, though. Like I was saying earlier. We do try.
I think he signed that. Who's already been out there? Yep, already been there. All right. Is there anybody else wants on the agenda? Okay. Get your name down here, yeah. Okay. Okay. You just need your name on there, you don't have to fill the rest of it out.
I'm Dustin Doherty, and I'm on the board with the league. Some of you know, because you were in the TIF meeting earlier this year, the board changed hands. Went from 3 people doing it to 7 people doing it. One of the things that we immediately tried to do was grow the league because our numbers are terrible compared to where they were 20, 30 years ago, but we still have the kids, they're just not playing ball. And we know there's other things that we do, trying to get more kids out there. So part of that was, and I believe, and you may correct me if I'm wrong, I think that on the park plan that was put out there at one point in time, there was possibility of possibly having another ball diamond put on, a small one. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah. Kim has the major plan.
Yes.
That is a huge plan that,
Okay. So this is why I'm here tonight. So we have between 110 and 120 children that play Pee Wee now because we've expanded so large. We have almost 300 total children, which is in 1 year, so which is great. The problem is we don't have the room for them on the diamond we have. So I'm not up here to request that you build a diamond because I know we've already been working on that, go down the road, but I am here to ask what the chances are if I have everything donated, the excavation, the line, the trucking, everything, to have the diamond put in
location?
at where the backstop is, where the other diamond was supposed to go. Where the backstop is across from the pool.
Or down by the pool where they do the warm-ups there and stuff?
Right, so what we've had is a lot of conflict between coaches because there is nowhere to practice.
Yeah.
And they all want to be on the dirt. Sure. We don't have anywhere to put them because we've grown the league so much that our other fields are full too, but they're not open, so.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, we've put a large amount of money in for the fences this year. I mean, I'll just be honest with you, we really don't have the money out of TIF to donate any money for, but.
I don't want, the only money that I was gonna ask for, if it was possible at all, is for the town to buy the bases, which is a small,
Yeah.
very small amount.
I think we can do that. If not, I'll buy them. How's that?
It's less than $500.
So on your plans, was that the same as mine?
Yeah, so on the plan, that's where it's switched when we did the fencing first, but on the plan, the original plan, which it doesn't matter, mean that we can't change it, but they had the peewee fields, they had one going like this, and then one coming out like this, so there was like two beside each other, like in that area. But with keeping it the way that it is now with the fencing, I don't know if that'll still work, but if you can you put it beside that, is there an area to put it beside where the one is now? Because that's how it was in the original, in the conceptual design, because where the backstop is now, that other area that you're talking about, I believe is where parking lot is supposed to go.
I don't,
I mean, but it's
I
not
don't
that.
think it would be that hard for them to put it right there where that one is now, and if we end up a major plan, I
And we
think
could switch
move
it, I mean, yeah, we can change
We
it, because
talked
nothing's
about that
posted
years
yet.
ago, you dig out the hillside.
You're talking about moving, digging a line out, but because we can't afford to put a fence up
No.
right now. So that was like long-term, if something stalls on that, we were going to ask the town, not now, in the future sometime, if they would put a small fence around it and 2 small dugouts. And with that being said, if that time does come, the company that did Kingman's fence, because they invested a bunch of money in their ball diamonds down there, new scoreboard, new fences, refreshed the whole park, and we're playing down there again. They did the whole fence, and they also did more fencing at their water tower for less than 10 grand, and it's a great fence. So if the time comes, we want to discuss that or whatever. But right now, all we wanted to do was basically scrape the sod off, put down, I got about 4 or 5 trucks of lime that can come, and then Davenport Farms and I will come back in probably after it settles, 6-8 weeks, and if we need to put another couple of truckloads down or condition the field or whatever.
We'd be able to start using it now as soon as you get that done.
Well, it probably needs to rain on it a little bit. It's gonna settle. But,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you can walk on it.
You guys have a problem with that? I mean, it's just gonna clean up what we use already, basically.
We've talked about that for years.
Yeah, so,
Just because we gotta take the grass off, and I've been sure before I sent somebody in there with a skid steer, take the grass off. It's Mark Heyman that's doing it.
just something less to mow.
So, it's everybody's local that's involved. It's Mark Heyman, it's Keystone from Kingman bringing us the line.
I think it'll be nice. Go ahead.
Do that.
Smitty will buy the bases for you.
Well, I'll tell you.
He's got it.
I have 6 benches for the peewee field too, being delivered, the bottle cap benches.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them around the peewee field, so you guys have some seating there too for temporary.
Great. So when it does come to those bases, which we don't need them right now, what do I need to do? Do I need to come back again and talk to you again? Or somebody you just want me to talk to now?
We can bring that up at a TIF meeting, can't we, Mike?
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
So,
Get us some numbers.
Yeah, just give me a number.
We gotta have numbers.
It's 416.84.
Bring an estimate in already.
Can you write it down?
So you're wanting to actually start like,
Boy.
I mean, right away? Because I know the league's over with.
Still
July
cars.
Sound like
4th,
Randall.
correct?
Yeah, it's more for practice now. It's for games next year. That's why the fence thing isn't a big deal, because it's just for practice. The reason we can't put it somewhere else is because we have to have that backstop for them to pitch to, and we can't afford to put a backstop up. We already bought dugouts at Sterling and stuff the league did.
How soon you need these bases?
I don't think, I'm gonna guess that I need to let that settle for a few weeks before I need to get it.
We got a TIF meeting coming up, the first Monday in a month.
How long does it take to get the bases?
See what the shipping date. Epic Sports, normally nothing takes more than a couple weeks to get.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a,
Yeah, because of our concession stands and bathroom restrooms.
he's talking about just for practice.
Oh, for practice?
Yeah, I mean, you could use that time too. We talked about that years and years and years ago.
And that's what we were doing with Kingman, but we now turned it full game. We want to do the same thing with this diamond because of how many children we have. We have 2 different divisions of Pee Wee now, we used to just have one.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, if you, right away, you could probably use that. My thing is, I mean, if we're gonna do it, you got everybody to volunteer their time and effort and everything, just when they do it, just do it right and be done with it. You don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Take your time instead of just throwing something down so you can play on dirt for now.
They need a place to practice right now, Troy. is
Right,
they're
that's
trying to
what I'm
get.
saying. I mean, Stone Bluff, they could practice there.
Oh,
Well, our team, but I don't think. So we we had trouble with getting them to go to team practice. Pretty much had to create a game situation. So
Special
they're gonna
education
just go
games.
practice on that grass before they drive to Stone Bluff, because some of them kids are
And
from
that kid's
Keene,
already gonna be over there.
and they're from Wallace, and they're not gonna drive all the way to Stone Bluff to practice for T-ball. Or, I mean, they may, but they're probably not gonna be happy about it. And the shed, we got the shed, the equipment, everything's there. Tees, all that stuff, I mean.
They go ahead and get started on it, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as you're all right with it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, get an estimate to Kristen as soon as you can on that, just so we get something on paper. I don't think there's any problem, we have to have a vote on it, but I don't see a problem with it. Out in the morning.
And I guess one thing I have to ask you too, it's not gonna be a problem, right, to have the town guys install the bases. I mean, it won't take them long to do.
Yeah, Jesse be glad to do that.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
He's not here to
I wanna
defend
make sure I
himself,
got your
so
blessing.
I'm gonna nominate him.
No, he's with Little League anyway.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, all right. All right, anybody else? Yes? They're all online. Amber, do we actually have them printed out?
We do not have all of them printed, but they are all accessible on the website. You just go in there and then they're all in there, unless there might be a couple of new ones you guys have done in the last month or so that wouldn't be there, but everything else should be on the website. If you want us to print it all out, it's 10 cents a copy, and there's hundreds of pages.
You got a specific ordinance you want to look up? Oh,
I don't think there is one.
There's nothing in the
We
ordinance
don't
for
have
that.
anything like that.
not
Yeah.
that I know of, no. No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that any town has that. I would hope they don't. I've never heard of that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. David, yes? Yes, we have a contract with them. Now, did you say the town of Veedersburg or the county? We do have a contract. We just signed it. Yeah, I know. I know. No, that's okay, David. Do you know who you talked to? Amber, can you reach out to them tomorrow and see why they would have denied that? Okay. Well, have Amber get on that, and if you want, you can call in tomorrow and she can have an answer for you, but we do have a contract. We have one, and Attica has one. Will that be fixed under our new system we're putting in?
Are you talking about the town website, the veedersburg.in.gov that you go to, or are you talking about to pay for utilities? Okay. So we just need our information on there updated, is what you're saying? Okay. Okay. I will look into getting all of that stuff. If you want to get me the list of things you have that you've seen, call me tomorrow and we'll work on getting that updated.
Amber, who does do the updating? Is that something we have to do out of the office, or?
We don't do it. We have to contact them. They do it. They're the ones who maintain our website.
Okay.
So all the information that gets changed, we have to send to them.
Okay,
And sometimes either if we haven't gotten it to them, that's a possibility, but sometimes it's lost in the
Okay.
email shuffle maybe.
Will that be easier when we get the new system put in? Will it affect?
Has nothing to do with the website.
Nothing to do with it, okay. All right. She'll get with them tomorrow. Okay. Mike?
Just got a couple of things. Jesse's not here, but I think we need to look at it a little closer. The bollards on the trail have been lowered. I know the one on the east end has been. My concern is, I don't know if it's broken, just disconnected or what, but we've got a lot of money down at trail lights and stuff, and somebody gets on there with a vehicle, somebody just screwing around or whatever.
I'll call Jesse in the morning.
Yeah.
Someone's cut.
Yeah, I was on there Sunday looking at that, and I saw it was laying down at the very end down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it too. And like I said, they've been down for a while.
Okay.
So I think it's something we need to arrest right away before somebody does cause a problem.
Okay.
Another thing for him, if whomever is gonna talk to him right there, gutter on the northwest side of the scout cabin is falling off. Just needs to be tightened up, whether we can do it or have contractor do it. The other thing I've got is I'm pretty sure Tiff okayed the tuck pointing, so if that could be passed on, so he could get paid. I talked briefly with him today.
Yeah, we did prove that, so.
So I think that could be, go ahead and be paid.
I think it's in the list, maybe, that you have.
I didn't see it there. Had the swimming pool, and equal counts.
Okay. If it was something you guys had already voted on previous to pay, it could
Yes.
have already been paid.
Yeah, we've already
I know that
approved.
she had it
Okay.
recently, and there's a possibility the check already went out. If
I
you'd
think
already
just-
approved
But
it.
Tiff approved it in the last
Yeah.
meeting.
I think he just turned it in yesterday.
Oh, yeah, then we can, I'm sure that's in the pile
I
to
just
go
want
out.
to bring that up because, yeah,
Okay. I think that's taken care of, money.
it's been okayed. And the other thing is, Ken, I think you've been working on the sign thing. Where are we at on that sign?
We just put the stakes down,
So I
so
talked with Jeff.
go take a look.
Okay, Jesse's only concern, he said, when you're pulling out of like where the electrical building is, getting ready to turn on the highway, wanted to make sure it was not blocking the view turning out of the highway. That it can't be any worse than the fence in Sterling and the couple signs in Sterling.
Pull it farther back to the north.
We'll take a
you got
look.
all those woods.
Okay, well, I guess the other thing is, like I say, is we got anything back from the state that says it's okay to put it there?
We haven't quite got that far yet. We're in preliminary stages of trying to please everybody. Would you say that?
Lots of luck.
Well, I think but I can't see moving it farther north towards the depot. So you got all those woods.
Yeah.
Gonna have to trim them anyway.
We're gonna trim some of the woods, Mike.
Okay,
Go
so
by there and take a look.
made me up, because I didn't know the stake's been set up. I'll check it tomorrow. and See what's going on with it right
Kim
there.
put them all in place, so if you don't like it,
Well, we just did that.
she didn't do it,
Stakes
I'm
with
just
yellow-
lying there.
Yellow ribbons on it, so go look.
Okay.
Go look.
Okay, because I know there's a question about it even being put there, so I just want to make sure it's still going
Yeah.
approximately.
Ken and I actually put them there. We did get Kim's approval, but Ken and I did it.
Okay.
Tom, what do you have?
No.
Troy?
I was just gonna ask, when the new system will get going? We got a date?
For the utility?
Yeah.
We just got a calendar today from them. I don't have the dates with me, but in July, we're going to do, they're going to remote in, and we're going to do kind of a kickoff thing for just a lesson to start us up. And then in September, we're going to start the training process of it. A couple more remote times, and then October, there'll be 3 days for them to work with us on that. And then the kickoff starts the first couple weeks of November. I'm not exactly sure about the dates. And then we'll be going live with the new process in November. That's the soonest we can go.
So this won't affect auto pay or anything else, though, will it?
Makes
No,
it
we're
better.
going to keep our invoice cloud. That is what our system, our outside system is set up right now for payments. We'll keep that. We could eventually migrate to their online portal, but that's not part of what we're doing yet.
So auto pay, there is a fee?
Auto pay only has a fee if you pay with a charge card. If they pay with a checking account right now, auto pay is free. It automatically comes out on the 15th of every month, and it's free as long as they use your checking account information.
Ken?
People are asking.
Nothing, just take a look at the stakes for the position of the new LED sign.
Or May?
It's 8.5 feet. The foundation will be about 8.5 feet by 2.5 feet,
So how tall?
73 inches.
Really, one question on it too, is that gonna be the brick like we had talked about before on the columns? Yes or no?
Need to talk to Mark Carr if he wants to donate, like the other signs are. Veedersburg, IMPA signs.
It's two-sided.
All right, anybody else? Well, thank you everybody for coming. Meeting adjourned.